if you do have more than 5,000 subscribers or followers on either Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, and you do provide Forex related content, you can also drop me an email. We can get you a sponsor so that you can also give away accounts to help give away more accounts. And we're back with another video. Today we're going to talk about a gentleman called Theo the Trader. Now, we received some information right now. I said we're going to focus on some Nigerian traders, but we decided to fly back to Namibia because somebody provided us with some information that I thought we should definitely take a look at. Now, this scammer is, it's more of the apple doesn't fall from the tree. So without any further ado, guys, let's get straight into it. I'll also be giving away another $5,000 prop under account in today's video. So make sure that you check out the video till the end. On that note, guys, I want to thank our lovely sponsor for today, that is Xness. So if you are looking for a broker that allows you to trade over weekends, very low spreads, fast withdrawals, and it's also free to open up an account. Also the only broker that offers a scholarship to UCT, and like I said, guys, you can trade over weekends on there as well. I will leave a link to Xness in the comment section below, guys. Go check out xness.com. So this first thing we decided to do with this gentleman called Theo the Trader, we decided to head over to his Instagram. Now, it didn't take really long for us, to understand exactly that we're dealing with the same type of scammer you would normally find in Namibia. Now, I've always said that in South Africa you get a diversified portfolio in terms of scamming, like signals, everything. Namibia, they normally focus on account management scamming. So we, according to his Instagram bio, it says here he's an entrepreneur, financial market trader, self-made and success, and it says here the recommended broker, guess which believe it, it's actually Xness. Now, the first poster that we can see over here, he says that if you don't start, you'll never know how far you'll go. Now, he offers classes at 2,200 for a face-to-face. His online class is 1,500. He also offers the one, the only account management services, and basically you pay him 1,000, he'll flip it for you into 10k. I don't know how these guys do it and how they pretend to be so good at doing it that they still broke, right? But in any case, if you go through the Instagram, you'll see the usual things over there. Fancy cars, or fancy cars in this case, some fancy lifestyles, some blue screens, the usual to make people believe that they've been making this money through the market. Now, the information that we received obviously over here, came from a client, and the client obviously wanted to sign up for the 500 Rand plan. And the client asked him, can I e-wallet the money to you? And he says, it's fine, you can e-wallet the money. And the client says, it's cool, I transferred the money. And he asked the client, the client confirms that you get the money. He says, yes. Now, you guys obviously know, okay, the next day the client had to reach out to him, right? Because he's not already got the money. And now it's more of the client need to now get back to him. In any case, the client says, good morning. He says, good morning. Client asks, is there any update? And sir, the client also says that I'll respect your decision, sir. I just need an update. He assures the client there will be an update by the end of the day. Next day, Saturday, client asks again, good morning. He says, good afternoon. He says, I've been waiting for your update for me since yesterday. On Sunday evening, sir, I hope you'll give me an update tomorrow. Now, I want you guys to see the pattern in terms of what's going on over here, right? So the client asked him on Friday. Actually, on Friday, he said you'll have an update by the end of the day. Saturday, there was no update. Sunday, there is also no update, right? Now, the one thing that I want you guys to realize is how fast these guys were able to reply. And then once they've got the money, then all of a sudden they just vanish. So the client asked him again, morning, sir. Can't sir reply to my messages, but you're online. He says, good morning. Client says, I've been waiting for you since last week, Wednesday. And then the client again says, Theo, what's up? Because it's been an entire day since he hasn't replied. Theo again says, cool, what's up? Client again, what about me, sir? Now you can see over here, right? The moral of the story that we can see is the repetitiveness in the way these guys will only pay attention to you, from the time that you need to pay them and from the time that they need to take your money, right? Now, the one thing about this entire situation, right, is that The client then asked him, to pay back the money. The client says, please send my payment, please send my payout, please, because you're leaving me on scene, really need the money. You said no refunds, you said you send my payout on the same day, but you keep ignoring me and leave me on scene, please respond. He tells the client, you've been scammed, goodbye. I swear to God, the client says, you're going to regret this, just check, you'll come back to me, I'm going to expose you. Now, I want you guys to understand one thing, right? If you look at Theo, the trader's profile, you will see over there that he's telling people, if you don't take the chance, or if you don't start now, you'll never learn. And there's a guy in there that says, I think I should try it. Now, what can we take away from this? It's very simple. You guys must remember, when something seems too good to be true, it generally is good to be true. And that means you should never put your money with these guys who claim that they are able to make these massive returns on whatever amount of money that it is that they are seeking from you. I'm going to ask you a very simple question. A person who is able to turn 1,000 into 10,000, in fact, the person who can turn 5,000 into 50,000, I don't think a person like that would really be posing, standing with an Opel Corsa. And you can say you're not supposed to judge people, but I'm telling you that if this guy was capable of delivering the numbers that he says that he can, surely he should be able to do all of these things himself, or he should be able to have at least, had a much better car in that case. But may this serve as a very general reminder for forex traders in the market and upcoming traders as well. Whenever you're looking for somebody to put your money into, the best thing to do is to do your own research, find information that is freely available on YouTube so that you don't have to pay any of these people anything, because why? Nothing that these people are going to sell you is something that you cannot get for free on the market. The problem with a lot of people is that they are looking for a get rich quick or a learn a skill quick, that they are willing to pay people who look like they can actually speculate and trade in the market. But meanwhile, these guys, they only look good for social media, but they have nothing going on up here. And that means that when you ask these guys simple questions, you've guys seen the entire whole what is forex question that nobody was able to answer at the end of the day also. And that serves us again with the reminder that these people only know how to take people's money. They don't know how to educate, because they themselves need the education as well. Now, like I said before, there's a lot of education that you can get for free out there that you don't need to pay for. Whether it's on YouTube, you can check for Trading Up on Telegram as well. Lots of free education available on there. So you don't actually have to go and pay for it, right? So guys, I'm going to go over to YouTube now, and we're going to give away another $5,000 prop funded account. Now, you're probably asking yourself, okay, but why are you only giving one if you say you're giving away 5? Well, I'm actually giving away, this will be the 6th one, because we've already selected 5 winners in yesterday's video. So I'm just selecting another winner again. So, just giving back a little bit more. So for this, I'm not sure if I'll be able to record my screen, but I will try to do that. But I will definitely try to do that. Let me just do this quickly, because why? Everything is a little bit difficult for me to do now, and the reason for that basically is that I am using I've got a new camera, as you guys can see. Okay, I look a little bit more sexier. I'm just joking. So everything is basically, is basically all over the show, right? Cameras coming there, screens, recordings coming from here, the screens here. Before I had everything in one place. So we're gonna select this video. If you haven't watched this video, I would suggest you go and watch this video. I've selected 5 winners in this video. So we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna say this video of DJ Codes over here has actually, let me just delete that, and we're gonna select this video in the last 5 videos, and I'm gonna give away another account, because just because I feel like it. So you can go check out yesterday's video to see if you've won an account previously there as well. So here we go. Abna Makalekale, I don't know if that was pronounced right. He says, bro, you didn't get to the good part where he mentions you and Rhino for being detectives. Honestly, I wanted to see your reaction on that statement he made. Yeah, yeah. Now, I'll maybe do a part two on that. I'll maybe do a part two on that. But the reason why I didn't want to do the entire course is because, you know, regardless of the content that I do make, I do have respect for these guys also, and for their work that they do. So the last thing I want to do is to you know, have the entire recording here and people can see it, and then they can get the answers before they do it, and then you understand. So I'll definitely have a look at it, and then, you know, maybe I'll do a part two of the video. But thank you. You've won yourself $5,000 in an instant prop funded account. Just drop me an email to collect your prize. Guys, you know I do give away $5,000 accounts per week. All I have to do is make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment related to the video in the comment section below. If you do have more than 5,000 subscribers or followers on either Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, and you do provide Forex related content, you can also drop me an email. We can get you a sponsor so that you can also give away accounts to help give away more accounts. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.